I was held captive in a basement for 7 years. This day marked my first period. I asked if I could go upstairs to take a shower. The man reluctantly agreed. For 7 years this was my first time leaving that room. Even while I was showering, the man stood beside me watching. Later that afternoon, the man's mother noticed a strand of hair on his clothes. She thought her son was dating someone, afraid his mother would discover the truth. He shaved off my hair, leaving me completely bald. Before long, Christmas arrived. The man gave me a gift. It was the latest music player. I pretended to be excited, but this was just to lower his guard. I asked him again if I could see my family, but the man said I no longer had a family. Now he was my family. To completely erase my past, he lied to me saying my family had moved away. What I didn't know was my mother never stopped searching for me. That night the man brought me back to the room, then tied my hands and forced himself on me. I asked if I could go for a walk. Strangely this time the man didn't refuse. When my feet touched the soft grass, I looked up at the moon in the sky. In that moment my eyes lit up again. The man immediately noticed my behavior. Though I appeared obedient, I never gave up thoughts of escape. He quickly dragged me back to the basement. I was confined for 29 days. I began doing all the household chores for this man. No matter how cruel the man was to me, I never dared complain, because every mistake meant being harmed. Sometimes the man would dump food on the floor, making me crawl and eat like a dog. Then he would throw me back into the room like garbage. But this wasn't enough for him. When I was asleep, he would deliberately turn on the lights, trying to break my spirit. All I could do was pretend to submit. This gave the man a false sense of control. As a reward for me, the man took me outside for the first time, but he made me wear shoes that didn't fit, so even if I wanted to run I couldn't. When a stranger walked by, I couldn't help but glance at him. The man immediately pulled my head back to face him. Then they went to the store to buy renovation supplies. I carried a bucket of paint into the shopping cart. When I turned around, I saw the man was gone. I wanted to ask passers-by for help, but the man's voice still echoed in my mind. While I hesitated, the man had already walked up behind me. After returning home, I was filled with regret. Then I heard a report on the radio about a missing person. In that moment I realized my mother had never given up on me. I knew it was time to figure out a way to escape this place. Little did I know a terrible ordeal was about to begin.